Good evening, everyone. It is Wednesday, November 30th, the last day of the month, the eve of the last month of 2022. We are here together for our evening meditation. And as I said earlier today in an email that I sent out and in the posts, let's take this November of now out with a hush, where we can go into our stillness, where we can access that deep voice, the deep self, the divine self, however you want to refer to it, for answers to the questions that we seek and answers that we most likely already know. I'm Reverend Robin Malshak, and I'm so delighted to be here with you as we are most weeks, and we have our meditations guided by, at least for now, by the beautiful Osho Zen Tarot deck, which is a gorgeous interpretation of the standard tarot deck from that Zen perspective. The artwork is beautiful, and certainly the messages that we've been receiving over the last several months have certainly been applicable. We have drawn the same cards several times. We've drawn new cards on occasion, but each time that we do, that single card is an answer to questions that we're all individually asking, which I find so beautiful. And so in order for us to have a question answered or guidance to receive, we have to set that intention, as we do every week, which I do by writing down on a slip of paper, just like this, small, tiny, eighth sheet of paper. You don't have to write anything down if you don't like. You can just write it and pretend like you're holding it in the palm of your hand. You can visualize that intention, whatever you want to do. But then what I do is write another slip of paper that says everyone's intentions. And so all of your intentions, whether you are meditating in real time on the live stream, or if you're watching the recording, all of those intentions get sent and collected right into this little slip of paper, so that at the end of the meditation, we light this one slip of paper with everyone's intentions, and it goes up into the flames, out into the universe for everyone to see and to know. Now, I would like to add that if you were watching last week, I got so wrapped up in all of the gratitude that we were experiencing together, I did not light that paper on fire as we left. But rest assured, I did it afterwards, and that was such a personal meditation, one where we really delve into our gratitude with the card of courage at the same time. So that was a deep and wonderful experience. However, I will not forget to send those intentions up into the flames, and please feel free. I'm trying to get everyone to engage however they can. So if this is what gets you to write that comment on the YouTube channel or in the Facebook event, please send that information to me. Let me know that I need to remember to burn our intentions, because that's what we're doing here. So given that, hopefully it's been a couple of seconds, let us take just a moment to ask a question of the universe for the evening, or a state, something that you would like to receive guidance about in your life. Very personal intention, but again, one that we all receive the same card, the same guidance as our answer, which I find truly special in community building. And I will do the same. So just take a moment. You don't have to write it down if you don't want to. I'm going to write mine down because it's more for me to burn and send out. But if you just want to take a moment to reflect, and then when we begin to meditate, you can just send me those intentions through the ether while we go into the stillness, and I will then collect them and send them out. So I'm going to turn the music up just for a moment and allow you to reflect a little more about what your intention might be, and then we will draw that card. right, hopefully you've had a chance to reflect a little. And as you can see, I've written the words, if you can see this, there's a little bit of a glare. This is everyone's intention. So this is collecting your energy, your intentions, your desires for your meditation, which is really about dialoguing with your deep self, receiving answers from the only voice that really matters, and that's the voice within. And of course, we now draw the card, the one card that's going to guide us. And as I like to say each week, the card that we draw, it's not the option for you when we draw it together to decide whether that card is the answer to your question or not. So whatever we draw, whether we like it, whether your visceral reaction is good or bad, or whatever it might be, it's the answer to your question. Okay, this is what we agree on when we do this group meditation together. We're going to draw a card that is the single answer to all of our individual questions. So our role then becomes to determine when we go into meditation, not if that card is the answer, but how the picture, how the words, whatever you take away from that card drawing, and we'll read a little bit about the card when we do, how that card is the answer to your question. If you don't receive that information during our time in the stillness, put it out there that the answer comes to you later throughout the week. So if you don't know just yet how that card is the answer, just know if you leave yourself open to that answer, it will come to you. You will see, you will have that aha moment later in the week that will bring clarity to whatever you put down on that piece of paper or whatever you have set as your intention that you are sending out away to get sent into the universe. Make sense? Good, let's draw. So we use the deck. I'm going to shuffle the cards. And then we're going to agree that rather than have me reach into the deck to pull out a card of my own intuition, that once I shuffle the card, this deck becomes all of our card deck. And the energy that you put into it as I shuffle is what is gathered. And then I draw the top card. You see me draw the top card. I'm not going to draw any other card. I'm going to draw that top card. That card is the answer to our question, is our guidance for the week. It's that simple. So all you have to do is, however you want to send me energy, when I begin to shuffle these cards around, this is like you've picked up the deck yourself and you've added your energy to it. So just imagine that. Imagine either holding the deck or maybe sending me your energy by closing your eyes, or some people like to squint real tight and send it to me. However you want to do it, it's coming to me. I believe that it is. I trust you that you're sending it. And let's check. So, shuffling now and moving those cards around. We had courage last week. Again, what I marvel at is that this is a 72 card deck. We oftentimes draw the exact same card, maybe not every week, but several times, in a 2-month period or in a 1-month period. Fascinates me. And there are cards that we've never drawn as a group together. There are cards that I've never drawn in my own personal readings. So whatever card comes up is one that we all need to see, to know, and understand, and figure out how it fits in with our life. So let's pick that top card now. It is right here. And my card for this week is, well, being that this is what we access each and every week, our inner voice. What a beautiful card to get. How happy I am that on this eve of our final month of 2022, our card that is the answer to the question is inner voice. And really, what else could it be? What other answer could there be to whatever question we have, which is listen to that inner voice, right? So I'm going to lay that card down. I'm going to show it to you here. There it is. It's gorgeous. It's a goddess card. We see the face, we see the goddess, we see the moon. Look, it's got the flow of the ocean, it's got the dolphins that are yin and yang. This card is the complete card. It is the answer to our question. I chills just as I say that. We've got the flow, we've got the wisdom, we've got the inner light, the glow of the moon, which is a reflection of the sun. Let's see what the book has to say. This is, again, all of these cards have corresponding cards, of course, to the regular tarot deck. I don't necessarily refer back to the conventional deck, but they do correspond. And this is card number 2 in the Rider-Waite deck. So let's see what the book has to say about inner voice. Are you ready? And if somebody can remind me, I think we have had this card maybe once or twice, but certainly this has not been one we've had very often. It's one that I love to draw, however. The inner voice speaks not in words, but in the wordless language of the heart. It is like an oracle who only speaks the truth. If it had a face, it would be like the face at the center of this card, alert, watchful, and able to accept both the dark and the light, symbolized by the 2 hands holding the crystal. The crystal itself represents the clarity that comes from transcending all dualities. The inner voice can also be playful as it dives deep into the emotions and emerges again to soar towards the sky, like 2 dolphins dancing in the waters of life. It is connected with the cosmos through the crescent moon crown and the earth, as represented by the green leaves on the figure's kimono. There are times in our lives when too many voices seem to be pulling us this way and that. Our very confusion in such situations is a reminder to seek silence and centering within. Only then are we able to hear our truth. Ah, how beautiful. But wait, there's more. If you have found your truth within yourself, there is nothing more in this whole existence to find. Truth is functioning through you. When you open your eyes, it is truth opening his eyes. When you close your eyes, it is truth who is closing its eyes. This is a tremendous meditation. If you can simply understand the device, you don't have to do anything. Whatever you are doing is being done by truth. You are walking, it is truth. You are sleeping, it is truth. It is truth resting. You are speaking, it is truth speaking. You are silent, it is truth that is silent. This is one of the most simple meditation techniques. Slowly, slowly, everything settles by this simple formula, and then there is no need for technique. And those of you out there who insist that you can't meditate because it requires too much or you don't understand the technique, this card draw tonight says there is no technique necessary when truth is from where we come. Can you relate to this? When you are cured, you throw away the meditation, you throw away the medicine. Then you live as truth. Alive, radiant, contented, blissful, a song unto yourself. Your whole life becomes a prayer without any words, or better to say, a prayerfulness, a grace, a beauty, which does not belong to our mundane world, a ray of light coming from the beyond into the darkness of our world. I won't say anything else. Let's prepare for meditation. Get comfortable, create your nest, put yourself in a space where you are both relaxed, but you're also remaining alert. If you fall asleep, that's fine. Chances are you're not really asleep, but you're in that beautiful kind of half space, which is a deep meditative state where you can walk between the worlds. And I usually find this is so because even if I think I've slept, I manage to hear that awakening bell. I managed to hear those words that pull me out, which means I was never really totally unconscious. I was allowing the meditation to align with my subconscious. So even if you feel like you've slept, unless you're snoring loudly, and even then, whatever we're saying, whatever you're feeling, whatever we're hearing is coming right to you in the way that you need. Tonight it's about inner voice, because it's always about inner voice. So we're going to start by taking our 3 deep breaths. If you want to keep your eyes open on the first 2, just inhale and inhale fully. Inhale all the way through your body and hold, and then exhale completely. Again, inhale fully and hold, and exhale. We're going to take one more deep breath together, and then on this last breath, as your last exhale, you can close your eyes, let them flutter shut. Inhale. Then hold, and exhale as you allow your eyes to flutter shut. Just close them, maybe turn them up just a little bit towards your third eye chakra. And then allow your breathing to return to a comfortable place. Inhaling and exhaling. With every inhale and exhale, you become more and more relaxed. Inhaling and exhaling, more and more relaxed. More and more. And as we become more relaxed, we imagine our bodies just slowly dissolving away, almost like we're animated. And as we do, we know that our breath holds us steady in our material body, so we can feel comfortable and safe to go into this beautiful spiritual world where we access our deepest self, where we listen sounds of our inner voice. The card is up on your screen if you need to take a look at it again once or twice or however many times you need to see it. Because it is your card and your answer. And so what we know tonight beyond anything is that truth is all there is for us. And that truth is spoken by our inner voice. It's a voice that only we can hear, and only when we've allowed ourselves to be open to it and allowed it to resonate with us, we know that inner voice is actually the voice of the Divine One, speaking to us and through us. Travel this way into our deep self. We feel safe because we are with the God self, the divine self, the core, the source, however we want to refer to that part of us that is greater than our material self. The part that animates us, the part that is our sentient consciousness. And in this safe space, in this quiet, we've asked a question. We've asked a question that only we know. And then in the next few moments, we are going to allow that inner voice, however it comes to us, if it comes to us in the tones, or if it comes to us in how we see the picture, or maybe we've got a scent going in our home by a candle or incense, however we choose, or however we receive information from that divine voice, we allow it to answer our question. We allow it to give us the guidance that we've sought, that we've requested, that we've asked for. So just allow the next few moments to be that voice speaking to you, communicating with you, because it is you. It is you. this quiet space where we feel safe, free from pain, free from anxiety, free from angst, free from any barrier that aligns us with our deep self, free from any barrier that prevents us from hearing this voice which now sings so gloriously to us in its own unique song. It's whispered us truths that speak to only each of us individually. But let us allow now ourselves to open up to the community that exists now, whether we are in real time with our stream, or if you're joining via recording. Just imagine yourself awakening to the awareness of a soul that has joined us in meditation on this evening. One soul, and then another, and another. All the souls that have joined together tonight to receive one answer to individual questions. Imagine ourselves greeting that soul next to us and around us and above us, knowing that beautiful voice has spoken individually to us. And each time we open ourselves up to a soul in our vicinity, or a soul that we've chosen to align with, that inner voice speaks to us at the same time, as a community, as a gathering, as humanity. It causes our heart to expand, and I just invite you to hear the voice's words clearly, however you must, how deeply that you can, however deeply you can. As it says to each and every one of us, uniquely and together, I love you. And we, as our material being, can return this beautiful, glorious, graceful sentiment back to that deep self, back to our community and back to our world with those same beautiful words. I love you. And that deep voice has a few more requests, because it now requests us to say words that can be often difficult to say. And in this safe space, we can feel it. I love me. And if it felt awkward to say it once, we're being invited to say it again. I love me. The inner voice says the power of 3 seals the deal. Let's say one more time with confidence unto ourselves. I love me. Just sit with that feeling of that love for me and that love you. And as if it's a glow that begins where our heart would be if we were physical form right now, we begin to feel that glow. We begin to feel that glow as our favorite color that comes deep from within. Whatever we choose to see or experience as our favorite color or our soul's color, however we think of ourselves, that color begins to glow where our heart center would be as a body. It begins to glow brighter and brighter and brighter. And as it glows brighter, it connects with the soul above us and next to us and below us, joining in the color, creating beautiful harmonies of sound and light together that grows bigger and greater and deeper than we ever imagined possible. All listening to the sound of our inner voice that never ever stops saying those words to us. I love you. It invites us to always say the words, I love me, in its presence. And we glow brighter and brighter as one light, as a glorious star that is blazing and burning with beauty and radiance and luminosity. We just allow ourselves to just gently explode out into a billion stars and planets and celestial beings. We are feeling the exhilaration of this exquisite experience together. We find ourselves breathing. Our breath, as we've inhaled and exhaled, has held us into our earth space in our material bodies. And it's almost as if when we realize our breath, it's like we're awakening from a beautiful sleep that we've dreamt glorious and graceful things. And with each breath that we draw, our body seems to form around us and through us, returning back to the space that has held us in its nest, carefully and beautifully. We materialize back on the earth plane, feeling refreshed, feeling free from pain, free from anything that has burdened us. Ready with the hush, with the great and beautiful hush, to say goodbye to this month, this November of now, and greet our final month of the year of 2022. We get the opportunity to make sure we get it right in the next 31 days. So let us return fully to our bodies. Let's take a deep breath in and exhale quickly. Keeping our eyes closed, inhale again. And exhale fully. And one more deep breath, inhale, and we can open our eyes as we exhale on that last one. Hello, welcome back. From wherever you went into that deep self, did you feel it? Did you feel yourself get in touch with that divine self, with that divine you? And did you feel that divine you expand into the space around you? We can do this anytime, any place, because we know that stillness, silence, is not an absence of sound. It's an absence of noise that we choose. So we don't have to be in a place where there's no sound. We don't have to be in a place where there's a vacuum. That stillness and that silence comes from within. And our goal really has to be finding that space in the middle of the most crazy chaos, because that's where we can access and have the power to be that stillness. It may take practice, but just know that we can do it anytime. We can block off the world to do it, that's fine. But more and more, if we let the world in, as we're getting into our stillness, we have the power in our world to create and manifest the life that we want. So let's try it together. Let's check back. Guys, please, if you have anything to say, if you could think I'm completely off my rocker, write it in a comment. Share your feelings with me. That's what we're here for. Remember to like the video. Remember to subscribe to the channel or my Facebook page as either me, as Robin Nashok, or of course as the spiritual minister. Find us everywhere. Get involved in the dialogue, and how much richer will we be when we can have these kinds of discussions together. I'm excited. And because I promised you I was not going to forget this week, let's send these out into the universe now before I forget. So I'm going to start with my own personal one so that you can see that I'm doing it. It's just a little bit of onto the air we go, onto the universe we go. We say goodbye and we bless it. And now, this one is everyone's intentions. Thank you for sending it. Thank you for sharing it. Let's get it out there. It's going to come back, guys. It's going to come back. Goodbye. Goodbye. So let's see who's joined us. I am looking on Zoom first, just checking out. If you're joining us on the recording, I welcome you. Wherever you are, whenever you are appreciated, and your energy makes up this unique meditation when you choose to experience it, or if you choose to experience it again. Thank you. So I see Kathleen and Sandra here on Zoom. Thank you so much for being here. Let's check out the rest. And Kathleen said, thank you. You are quite welcome. There's Kristen on YouTube. Yes. Hello, Kristen. Thank you. Thank you. It's kind of easy to join on YouTube and send a comment. And Kristen is a faithful. She joins us on a couple of different platforms. I'm grateful. Thank you. Let's check out Facebook. I think we have overcome all of our Facebook issues to have a successful integration, which I'm so thrilled about. And let's see who's there. If you are, if you're not. There we go. Let's turn on that sound right there. There we go. I always miss people, so if I have missed you tonight on Facebook, please forgive me. Oh, so there's Joyce. Joyce, hello. Thank you for joining us tonight. I have missed you. I hope you're well. Hope your Thanksgiving was great. Excuse me. Always thinking about you, Joyce. Glad you joined. I guess it's time to sign off. I was sucking on my cough drops and they worked a little too well. Thank you. Whoever's joining us, whoever joins us on the road, on the recording, I'm grateful for you. Always grateful for this opportunity to meditate with you. You know, when I go, I'm going with you. I'm experiencing those things and invoking all of those inner voices and inner guidances that I'm doing for and with you. So thank you for honoring me and allowing me to be vulnerable and do it with you. With that, I'm going to get a drink of water. I love you all. Have a great final night of your November now. Stay in that now. And we'll see you next week when we'll be well into December already. So have a great evening, night, and I love you.